Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, here let me introduce myself. My name is Safa, and here I'm as a reporter. And here we got our sister. Her name is Nur Aliza Putri, and she is as a responder. And we are going to hold an interview, a little question and information about COVID-19. Okay, our sister Nur Aliza Putri, how do you do?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
I hope that we are safe and healthy all day. And alright, we are going to the first questions. What do you know about COVID-19?
Yang saya tahu tentang Covid-19 ini adalah Covid-19 merupakan sebuah virus yang ditularkan dari binatang, yaitu kelelawar, yang pertama kali ditemukan di Wuhan, yang biasanya kita sebut dengan Ebola.
Coronavirus infection is called COVID-19 or coronavirus disease 2019 and was first discovered in the city of Wuhan, China at the end of December 2019. This virus spreads very quickly and has spread to almost of all countries, including Indonesia, in just a few months. And for the next question is, how was your experience in quarantine?
Untuk sejauh ini pengalaman yang saya rasakan ada baik dan buruknya.
And the COVID-19 virus has quickly become a global health problem and has changed many aspects of human life. For the next question is, did COVID-19 change how you live your life?
Tentu saja. Yang lebih terlihat itu adalah bagaimana saat kita keluar rumah itu kita harus menggunakan masker, yang kalau dulu itu tidak kayak gitu.
And from our sister answers, we know that daily activities and environment that we go through get a lot of change due to the accident of this pandemic. Okay, we are going to the fourth questions. What 7 measures have you taken to ensure that yourself are safe?
Langkah-langkah atau hal-hal yang saya lakukan untuk menjaga keselamatan saya dari virus COVID-19 yaitu adalah dengan selalu mencuci tangan, baik itu di dalam rumah ataupun saat-saat melakukan kegiatan apapun di luar rumah. Juga dengan memakai masker tentunya agar terhindar dari penyebaran virus yang ditularkan dari bersin orang lain, mungkin seperti itu.
And for the next question is, what are the biggest challenges for you in regard to COVID-19?
Tantangan terbesar yang saya rasakan sehubungan pandemi ini itu tentang pendidikan, yaitu dimana saya sendiri belajarnya itu harus secara daring ataupun online, yang sedikit banyaknya mengurangi keefektifan dalam menerima ilmu.
And as an effect of this pandemic, the educational process is the result, which should be done face-to-face. Learning in one of the effective and efficient ways to facilitate students' understanding. For the next question is, have you been infected with COVID-19 before?
Alhamdulillah, selama pandemi ini saya tidak pernah sama sekali tertular.
Good for you. Then coronavirus is collection of viruses that can infect the respiratory system. And for the next question is, what lesson did you get that come out of pandemic? What is a good thing that came out of the pandemic?
Pelajaran atau hikmah yang baik yang saya dapat dari kejadian pandemi ini adalah bagaimana pandemi ini membuat seluruh manusia atau seluruh orang di seluruh dunia untuk berhenti sejenak dalam aktivitasnya yang padat, yang padat yang mana seringkali merusak bumi, contohnya pabrik-pabrik seperti itu, sehingga polusi di udara semakin banyak yang menjadi lebih pulih, dan tentunya laut pun menjadi lebih bersih daripada sebelumnya.
Then one way to find out how a pandemic is changing our personality, because a pandemic is a big event, big accident. It stops us from our busy daily lifestyle without knowing rest, and rest will see our life and our health that must be considered first. And for the next question is, has COVID-19 pandemic had a big effect on you?
Ya, sedikit banyak ada. Yang pasti adalah kebiasaan saya. Biasanya kalau kita dulu kan ada kegiatan kita karena kita sekolah, kita jadi bangun pagi, melakukan aktivitas pagi, pokoknya begitu. Jadi selama pandemi ini saya lebih sering berdiam diri dan hanya rebahan saja.
And as we discussed earlier, how many bad consequences for us, especially for daily activities and for our health, for our habit. For the next question is, do you think the policies or protocols issued by government regarding COVID-19 are working well?
Untuk sejauh ini itu sudah berjalan dengan baik. Sedikit banyaknya juga menekan lonjakan yang terkena virus daripada sebelum-sebelumnya. Ya, sebagai warga negara yang baik, kita bisa membantu pemerintah dengan mengikuti protokol agar pandemi segera berhenti.
Yep. And the healthy protocol is a series of rules issued by government through the Ministry of Health in regulating the safety of activities during COVID-19 pandemic. The purpose of implementing health protocols is to help the community to be able to carry out activities safely and not endanger the health condition of others. And for the last question is, what message can you convey to people during this pandemic?
Pesan untuk masyarakat, orang-orang, teman-teman semuanya yang sedang merasakan pandemi Covid-19 ini adalah tetap menjaga kebersihan, pakai maskernya, sedikit banyaknya itu membantu. Juga jaga jarak, walaupun tidak terlalu urgent, tetap jaga jarak ya. Stay healthy.
And then thank you for the advice. As our sister said, that we have to apply the protocol from the government, and this is last question in this interview. Thank you for your attention, and thank you to our sister Nur Alita Putri that who have been ready to become a responder today to our question about COVID-19. And the last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah. And here I'm going to make a conclusion for my interviews. As we know, that of coronavirus infection is called COVID-19 or coronavirus disease 2019 and was first discovered in the city of Wuhan, China at the end of this December. This virus spreads very quickly and has spread to almost all countries in just a few months. And of course, the experience of people in quarantine or lockdown life have to be more different than usually. The COVID-19 virus has quickly become a global health problem and has changed many aspects of human life. And surely there are good and bad sides for those of us who live in it. We know that daily activities and environment that we go through get a lot of changes to the occurrence of this pandemic. For example, at first we were not used to wear a mask and rarely wore face coverings such as mask, and even now we are required to wear them everywhere we go. And several measures that we have taken to ensure ourselves 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 with the protocols directed from the government and other doctors, that they already made protocols with, which is called 5M, make the best regulation for the surrounding community to keep ourselves healthy by eating nutritious foods, getting enough rest, exercising regularly, managing stress well, and taking some vitamins. The biggest challenges in regard to COVID-19 as an effect of the pandemic, the educational process is the result which should be done face-to-face learning in one of effective and efficient ways to facilitate students' understanding. Um, in an effort to prevent the COVID-19 pandemic, the government issued a policy so that school ask their students to study at home. Teachers must be ensured that teaching and learning activities continue even though students are at home. The solution, teachers are required to be able to design learning media as an innovation by utilizing online media. Face-to-face learning activities with teachers have proven to be more effective than online lately. There have been many complaints from students and parents, and it proven that teaching provision will be never removed by technology. As you know, coronavirus have been infected. So a lot of people in this world, and coronavirus is a collection of viruses that can infect the respiratory system. In most cases, this virus causes only mild respiratory infections such as flu. And however, this virus can also cause severe respiratory infections such as lung infection, and could even cause death. And a lot of lesson that we get from pandemic, the good thing that came out of the pandemic, or the pandemic is stopping us from our busy daily lifestyle. In everyday life, without a pandemic, we are constantly on the move and never have time to stop and look at our lives and to see how beautiful life was. And from every day without knowing rest and relax, lesson that we can take from the COVID-19 is our health that must be considered first. And of course, COVID-19 has a bad effect on our life. Like the impact caused by this virus is very diverse. For example, in society, economy, education, work, project, and etc. This has had an impact on the industrial sector, which has to reduce production cost by closing factories, laying off employees, as a rational effort to respond to the decline in demand and income. This has a domino effect, such as an increase in the number of unemployed and a decrease in the quality of life of the community. The government must spend a large amount of money from the state budget to provide stimulus in order to support the various affected sectors. And the policies protocols issued by government regarding COVID-19 are working well. The health protocol is a series of rules issued that government through the Ministry of Health is regulating the severity of activities during COVID-19 pandemic. The purpose of the implementing health protocol is to help the community to be able to carry out activities safely and not endanger the health condition of others. And that's all that I can explain, that I can inform, that I can get from the interviews from our topic, COVID-19 pandemic. And thank you for your nice attention. Thank you for all. And I'm sorry for my mistakes. And the last I say is, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya. Thank you.